In my own humble opinion, crypto right now is more bullish than we've ever seen. And even though Bitcoin right now is not at a new all-time high and it makes people panic, to me, it's just a matter of the fact that people don't fully understand yet what they're buying into or why they should be so excited about these coins. But generally speaking, with all the advancements as of late, like for example, just now, a new SEC crypto task force, which hopefully will be done in a more positive way than the previous SEC, which we've seen. And MicroStrategy, again, just buying billions upon billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Just today, again, he announced a $1.1 billion Bitcoin purchase. All of it makes me realize, man, people are just underestimating how big the change here is. I'll show you a couple of things, though. One, right, we saw Trump's World Liberty Finance buy over $100 million worth of crypto last night. Again, he didn't do it himself. He didn't say it, but just know that the Trump guys, first of all, he made a meme coin. Second of all, his entity started buying a ton. But also, I guess right now, from his actions that are not necessarily in the public, we are getting to know that some very nice crypto things are coming. One of which, Bank of America, ready for crypto, awaits regulatory green light. But take a look at what I've got for you in a second. Brad Garlinghouse, again, just saying all these good words about the meetings just now. Remember, guys, some of these crypto spearheads like Brad Garlinghouse, the guys behind Crypto.com and Blockchain.com, all said they had positive meetings with our Mr. Trump. And even though it might be a bit of a lagging indicator, I know what is coming. Well, at least one thing that was previously stated, let me quickly see if I can find it here throughout my saved messages. It was stated not too long ago. It was basically, first of all, this. Elon Musk just confirmed that Ross Ulbricht will be freed with a presidential pardon. He's the guy, Ross, behind Silk Road, one of the most infamous crypto platforms that basically had a lot of the dark web transactions. People saw it as bad, but Trump promised to do it. And it took some time, or at least it might take some time still, but at least Elon Musk said it's going to happen. Here we go, actually. So Cointelegraph just confirmed that even though he didn't sign it on day one, even though it wasn't the way we expected it to be, apparently Trump will still soon sign an executive order easing bank ownership of digital assets, says the Circle CEO. And at the same time, as I just told you, the Bank of America is basically waiting for that. Specifically, Bank of America CEO says the banking industry will embrace cryptocurrency if regulators allow it. So add one and one actually together and you get three. Why am I saying that? Well, because I just posted for y'all, right? I just told y'all the SEC announced a new crypto task force. At the same time, we have multiple different things in the crypto space just being confirmed. Even though it's not happening today, we know it's being worked on in the back end. And I kept saying as well, even if Trump starts just pooping on the heads of crypto, of everything, it eventually will figure itself out. It most likely will go, we're back up. It most likely will go for another crazy leg upwards. It just on the short term may not look that way. What I mean with that is on the short term, you may hate yourself. You may look at these coins and think, oh, no. But really, we, on Trump's inauguration just now, hit a new all-time high for Bitcoin and for many cryptos. It will happen again. It might just be a matter of time, but I'm a patient man. All right. If you cannot handle just a few days of downside, you don't deserve the highs. Take a look at this. A couple of coins are actually up again, 10 or something like that % over the last hour. Trump's coin is back up. Virtual is back up. A couple of coins are doing good, but really, we haven't seen any of the crazy moves just quite yet. But I keep reminding y'all that it's a whole new chapter that just started. So if we just take a look at all the decisions made just now and take a look at what CZ, the co-founder of Binance, let's quickly go ahead and find him, has now just said. Oh, I'm stuck. I see. I'm not sure why my camera sometimes gets stuck. Anyway, he basically said a few things over the last few days. He's been tweeting a lot more than he has in a long time. One of them was, what's good for Bitcoin is good for altcoins. And again, Bitcoin made a new all-time high. He also said, forgot to say what's good for memes is good for Bitcoin because people join, enter memes like Trump, but eventually they switch over. He also posted a new era begins. And again, this is one of the most well-connected men in crypto. Maybe even number one, I guess, but maybe Trump would be number one. I guess not even, right? Because if I'm thinking about it, most likely CZ, the co-founder of Binance, for crypto means more than Trump does. I kind of feel as if that's true. I mean, Trump can get more done, but I guess one tweet from ZC and the entirety of crypto is just completely destroyed for a little while. Then again, Trump could also do it, but he would never, if you get my drift, because he's the president, if you get my thought process. But CZ, right, as the co-founder of Binance is the thing that keeps the entire crypto space afloat, if you think about it. Anyway, everyone expects everything to happen in one day. Good things take time. I've just been basically getting to realize that now, that indeed, we're just too impatient. We've had some of the most bullish announcements for crypto ever, and it's all basically, in my own head, confirmed. We know XRP, we know Bitcoin, we know ETH, we know Solana. All of them have been greenlit, basically. Even coins like Cardano or so, which had been in a really bad spot for a while, because the SEC's lawsuits against all these will most likely be pulled, and most likely these all have such a bullish future ahead of themselves on the short term. I don't know, guys. I just stick to my guts. I'm just holding these positions, as you can see, because I think we're about to witness some really, really spectacular, crazy moves. This is over on Blofin. If you also want to trade, check out the link down below, as we're giving away 2 iPhone 16s and 2 AirPods Pros for some people that sign up and trade. Like I said, links for that are down below. Right now, the XRP position is, of course, doing the best, but I still think we haven't really seen anything just quite yet. Even this breakout does not fully count, as we drew it in a while back. But right now, as it stands, like I just told you, we bought here at roughly 290 something a few days ago. Right now, we're already back up a ton, but we still have yet to really see a juicy breakout of sorts. And what I mean with that is that right now, yes, we're looking good. Oh, okay, cool. But no, nothing here matters still until we get ourselves the badonkadonk breakout. I just mean that right now, prices are looking good. I'm happy to see it. Don't get me wrong, but really, is this what we've been waiting for all these freaking years? XRP has been a freaking unit, but we need to go so much higher before I'm satisfied. Even $15 ain't enough. And I've described that so many times to people, and every single time I look back thinking, why? Because I see the comments, right? But if you knew what I knew, just like with Bitcoin, just like with XRP, if you understood what I understand from being here throughout all these cycles, you'd also get why I think that right now it's basically the start of the real season. We're not that far in. Maybe in terms of timing, it could be that it only lasts another 3 months, for example. But in terms of gains, we're not really close to the end, in my opinion, because most coins really haven't peaked. And normally, when the crypto space goes for such a crazy blow up and Bitcoin hits an all-time high, there's euphoria of, oh, we're going to go further. But this time around, for the most part, when I look at Twitter, everybody's just negative. They're saying, yeah, but Trump didn't say anything, or this, that. And usually that's a good sign that we're not really fully topping out. There were like 1 or 2 days of delusion with people saying that Trump coin was going to overtake Bitcoin. But by the way, that could be back if Trump coin all of a sudden goes for a crazy gain spree again. But I will say, that was just 1 or 2 days. Generally, though, the people have stayed quite neutral here. And it might really start happening again if we go for some breakout, right? If Bitcoin crosses 120,000 and just starts going, but it hasn't yet. And so I am just so freaking excited for the next wave to start. But I'm also very satisfied and happy that I'm able to buy the coins for so cheap because I've stayed around these low levels for a while. So I'm still just accumulating, as you guys have realized. Just 2 days ago, yesterday actually, we bought ourselves a good chunk, more I think 50 or 60,000 on the position here, which is not too bad. But once you go for the leg up, again, perhaps it might be too late, because even now I'm looking at it thinking, man, it's already so freaking expensive. We could have bought again earlier this morning for about $3, and you can see the volatility here. If you're an XRP trader, you could also make a ton. And even now I'm thinking maybe we should always just keep selling once we get into a juicy couple 100% profit right here, because it just keeps bouncing back down. But then again, we also thought that right here at 280 something. And I guess we could have gotten one more chance to buy back in at 286, 287. But generally speaking, very often, if you sell, you might never get the opportunity to buy back in again. And that's also what a lot of people saw with that Trump coin. If they sold at $15, just kept going and going. And you'll see it with XRP, you'll see it with Bitcoin, see it all the time. But it's also just a matter of, hey, don't overdo yourself. If you're witnessing life-changing amounts of gains change your life, then again, I do believe over a few week to month span, we're going so much higher. On the short term, nobody really knows. Right now, we're waiting for another XRP breakout, though. But yeah, that's about it for right now. Just wanted to quickly update you all that I'm so super excited. Actually, crazy excited. You don't even know. And that the market's not reflecting it yet, but it will come. Be patient. Believe in something. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video, most likely in another few hours.